The dire wolf, a legendary predator. It stalked North America for over 100,000 years, its name echoing through time in whispers and folklore. Larger than our modern grey wolf, this formidable creature vanished from the face of the earth around 13,000 years ago. Now, thanks to cutting-edge science and the ambition of colossal biosciences, the dire wolf might soon roam among us once again. The prospect of reviving extinct species has long captivated the human imagination. Movies, books, and scientific speculation have all fueled our fascination with turning back the clock on extinction. But what was once relegated to the realm of science fiction is now edging closer to reality. The dire wolf, once lost to time, is at the forefront of this scientific revolution. The very idea of bringing back an animal that roamed the earth alongside mammoths and saber-toothed cats is awe-inspiring. It raises fundamental questions about our relationship with the natural world and our responsibility for past extinctions. As we stand on the precipice of this scientific breakthrough, the world watches with bated breath, eager to witness the return of a legend. At the forefront of this scientific odyssey is Colossal Biosciences, a company that aims to use genetic engineering to bring back extinct species. Their mission is as audacious as it is groundbreaking, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible in the realm of biotechnology. Their ambitious project to de-extinct the dire wolf is not just a scientific endeavor, it's a bold statement about the potential of biotechnology to reshape our world. Imagine a world where the dire wolf roams once more, a creature that has been absent for thousands of years. Colossal Biosciences has assembled a team of geneticists, paleontologists, and conservationists, all united by a common goal: to rewrite the story of extinction. This interdisciplinary team brings together expertise from various fields, creating a synergy that is essential for such a complex project. Their work is not just about bringing back a single species. It's about developing tools and technologies that could help us address the ongoing biodiversity crisis. The techniques they are pioneering could be applied to other endangered species, offering a glimmer of hope in the fight against extinction. The company's focus on the dire wolf is strategic. Unlike other extinct giants like the woolly mammoth, the dire wolf's closest living relative, the grey wolf, is genetically similar. This similarity provides a solid foundation for the de-extinction process, making it a more feasible and scientifically sound endeavor. By comparing the genomes of these two species, scientists can identify the genetic tweaks needed to reintroduce dire wolf traits into their modern-day counterparts. This meticulous process involves advanced techniques in genetic engineering and a deep understanding of evolutionary biology. Colossal Biosciences efforts have garnered global attention, sparking both excitement and debate. The possibility of resurrecting extinct species raises profound ethical and ecological questions. What are the implications for our current ecosystems? How will these revived species interact with today's flora and fauna? Yet the company remains undeterred, driven by the belief that their work holds the key to not only restoring lost ecosystems, but also ensuring a healthier future for our planet. They envision a world where biodiversity is not just preserved, but actively restored, creating a more resilient and vibrant natural world. The journey to bring back the dire wolf is fraught with challenges, but it also offers unprecedented opportunities. As we stand on the brink of a new era in biotechnology, the work of Colossal Biosciences serves as a beacon of what is possible when science, innovation, and a deep respect for nature come together. This similarity provides a solid foundation for the de-extinction process. By comparing the genomes of these two species, scientists can identify the genetic tweaks needed to reintroduce dire wolf traits into their modern-day counterparts. Colossal Biosciences efforts have garnered global attention, sparking both excitement and debate. The possibility of resurrecting extinct species raises profound ethical and ecological questions. Yet the company remains undeterred, driven by the belief that their work holds the key to not only restoring lost ecosystems, but also ensuring a healthier future for our planet. The journey to revive the dire wolf begins with a journey back in time, into the very DNA of these ancient predators. The dire wolf, a formidable hunter that roamed North America during the Ice Age, has long fascinated scientists and the public alike. Scientists at Colossal Biosciences started their work by obtaining well-preserved remains of dire wolves, including a 13,000-year-old tooth and a 72,000-year-old ear bone. These precious samples were carefully collected from excavation sites and stored under optimal conditions to prevent further degradation. These ancient relics held within them the genetic blueprints of a long-lost species, waiting to be deciphered. The process of extracting DNA from these fossils is delicate and requires precision and expertise. Extracting and analyzing ancient DNA is no easy feat. It involves isolating the DNA from the surrounding material and ensuring that it is not contaminated by modern DNA. Over millennia, DNA degrades, leaving behind fragmented pieces of the original genetic code. These fragments are often tiny and mixed with other genetic material, making the task even more challenging. However, advances in sequencing technology have allowed scientists to piece together these fragments, like a complex jigsaw puzzle, to reconstruct the dire wolf's genome. This technology has revolutionized the field of paleogenomics, enabling researchers to unlock secrets that were once thought lost to time. The process involves painstakingly comparing the ancient DNA sequences with the genome of the grey wolf, their closest living relative. By aligning these sequences, scientists can identify regions of similarity and difference. By identifying the differences in their genetic makeup, scientists could pinpoint the genes responsible for the dire wolf's unique traits, such as its larger size, powerful bite, and distinctive skull shape. These genetic markers are crucial for understanding what made the dire wolf such a successful predator. This meticulous analysis of ancient DNA provided the crucial foundation for the next stage of the project, genetically editing the grey wolf genome to reintroduce these lost traits. Using advanced CRISPR technology, scientists can now make precise changes to the DNA, effectively bringing the dire wolf back to life in a genetic sense. The whispers from the past were beginning to reveal the secrets of the dire wolf's genetic legacy. Each discovery brings us one step closer to understanding and perhaps even resurrecting this iconic Ice Age predator. Section 4. Dire Wolf Blueprint, Mapping the Genetic Differences. The genetic analysis revealed a treasure trove of information, painting a clearer picture of what distinguished the dire wolf from its modern-day cousin. By meticulously comparing the genomes, scientists were able to pinpoint the exact genetic markers that set the dire wolf apart. Scientists identified 20 key trait differences between the two species, ranging from skeletal structure to muscle mass and even fur coloration. These differences were not just superficial. They were deeply embedded in the DNA, influencing the very essence of what made a dire wolf unique. These differences, encoded within their genes, held the key to recreating the dire wolf's unique characteristics. By understanding these genetic codes, researchers could begin to unravel the mystery of how these ancient predators lived and thrived. One of the most significant differences lay in the dire wolf's jaw and teeth. The structure of their jaws was robust, designed to exert tremendous pressure. Their jaws were more massive and muscular, capable of delivering a bone-crushing bite force far exceeding that of the grey wolf. This powerful bite was a crucial adaptation for their survival. This adaptation allowed them to hunt large prey, such as bison and horses, that roamed the Pleistocene landscape. The dire wolf's hunting strategy was built around its physical prowess, making it a formidable predator of its time. Their limbs also differed significantly. The dire wolf's limbs were shorter and sturdier, providing a solid foundation for their powerful bodies. Dire wolves had shorter, sturdier legs compared to the longer limbs of grey wolves, suggesting a stockier build adapted for strength rather than speed. This physical build was ideal for ambush hunting, where bursts of power were more critical than sustained speed. This finding supports the theory that dire wolves were ambush predators, relying on their powerful bites to take down prey at close range. Their hunting techniques were likely adapted to their physical strengths, making them efficient and deadly hunters. These genetic insights provided a roadmap for the next stage of the project, using gene editing technology to rewrite the grey wolf genome. introducing the specific genetic variants responsible for the dire wolf's unique characteristics. This groundbreaking approach could potentially bring the dire wolf back to life, at least in a genetic sense. The blueprint for recreating a lost species was starting to take shape. With each genetic discovery, scientists moved one step closer to understanding and possibly reviving the majestic dire wolf. Section 5. The art of gene editing, recreating a lost species. Armed with a deep understanding of the genetic differences between dire wolves and grey wolves, scientists at Colossal Biosciences turned to the revolutionary tool of gene editing, CRISPR-Cas9. This technology, often described as molecular scissors, allows scientists to make precise changes to an organism's DNA, essentially rewriting the code of life. The process began by identifying the specific genes responsible for the 20 key trait differences between the two wolf species. Then, using CRISPR-Cas9, scientists carefully edited the grey wolf genome, introducing the genetic variants found in the ancient dire wolf DNA. A total of 14 genes were targeted for editing, each one playing a crucial role in shaping the dire wolf's unique physical characteristics. These included genes related to jaw size and muscle mass, skeletal structure, fur color, and even sensory adaptations. The goal was not to create an exact replica of the extinct dire wolf, but rather to produce a functional equivalent, an animal that possessed the key traits that defined the dire wolf lineage. This approach acknowledged the complexities of recreating an extinct species, recognizing that some adaptations might be lost to time or impossible to replicate with current technology.